Bay Area transportation officials today said one batch of those long seismic safety bolts on the Bay Bridge may have to be replaced, even the ones that haven't broken. The bridge is scheduled to open on Labor Day 131 days from now, but officials still aren't sure whether that can happen on time. ABC 7 News reporter Laura Anthony is live tonight near the bridge with the story for us. Laura.
Hi, Carolyn. Well, lots of unanswered questions tonight. Caltrans now says they'll need until at least May 8th to determine how to retrofit a 2008 batch of bolts that failed. And they need that time to test a separate lot of 192 more made 2 years later that may also need to be replaced.
We will have an answer for you on that question, I hope, in 2 weeks.
Caltrans still can't say for sure that the new Bay Bridge will open as scheduled Labor Day weekend. Besides retrofitting a bad batch of bolts from 2008, now Caltrans will test another batch made in 2010 from the same manufacturer, Ohio-based Dyson Corporation.
Pending information that's going to come from tests that we're conducting on the 2010 bolts today, between now and then, we'll determine whether or not we can make the call on the 2010 bolts. It's the primary driver is whether or not we're going to make Labor Day or not.
Meantime, Caltrans is deciding how to retrofit 96 giant bolts from 2008 that managed the sway of the bridge in an earthquake. 1/3 of those broke when tensioned in March. The bolts cannot be removed because they are embedded in concrete. Engineers have come up with two options for reinforcing them with either a steel collar or a steel saddle.
The system that will be placed for the retrofit, like I said earlier, is going to be as good, if not better, than what was there.
As this memo shows, Caltrans went ahead and accepted the 2008 bolts, even though a sample failed a crucial elongation test 5 years ago. Still, a Caltrans official signed off on the bolts as is.
Well, that should have been red flag. They did not.
David Hsu is a mechanical and materials engineer, an expert in determining why steel fails.
And the thing that really struck me is that when they did the test and failed, even they overruled it, they mentioned that this is the third incident since November 2007.
That would be the third incident of failure of bridge materials from Dyson. Caltrans claims to have learned from past mistakes.
The susceptibility of these bolts was not identified in the testing protocols that we utilized before we installed them, and we've developed a longer list of tests that we will subject future bolts to going forward.
Now, initial estimates that the Bay Bridge bolt fix would cost just $1 million were dismissed today by Caltrans as, quote, premature. They hope to have a real estimate and a solution for that retrofit at their next update, May 8th, at the Bay Bridge. Laura Anthony, ABC 7 News.
Okay, Laura, thanks very much.